everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther and I'm happy to have you guys back on this platform. If this is your first time here, I say welcome to you. And if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to press that subscription button. If this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Today, I'm just going to be talking about wellness, be selfish, and put yourself first. I am someone that always puts myself last in the family, in my immediate family, and also in my extended family. Yes, I always happens to come last. I always think about my children, my family. I think about other people before myself. And I always find that I come last in every situation. However, when I fell ill some times ago and I was unable to do anything, practically I was useless because I was in bed for like a few days and my children were looking after me, and my daughter Gracie did not understand why mommy wouldn't get up from the bed. That got me thinking. I started to think about my car. Yes, my car. You think, what has that got to do with this? I have a car and I drive. Even though I don't drive to work, but I drive a lot. I need my car to take me everywhere. I thought of not servicing my car and not taking care of my car. One day this car will break down and it will not be able to serve me. Meaning, when I really need this car most, I would not be able to use it. And that will be very uncomfortable for not myself only, but for the whole family, because they all depend on me. I love traveling, and most of the times I have traveled, I have either traveled for maybe church activities like camp meeting or family events, weddings, funeral, or work, because my work takes me, around the UK, and it's always for one thing or the other. I have been on holidays in the past, but not a lot that I can remember of. So my holidays has always been going for church activities and then spending some of those time to chill. And I have always thought of having a solo trip, but I have been so scared of doing that because I was like, how would I go alone? What would I do? What would I do there alone? Who would I talk to? Like, I just always thought that it was not going to work. I've got friends that that go on a solo trip, and I just wonder, how did they do it? How do they sit down in a restaurant alone and eat dinner by themselves? But with what happened in the recently regarding my health, I thought, okay, it is time for me to be selfish. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I went away for work. While I was in the hotel, I had time to think, and I felt that my body needed a rest. And then that was when I decided I was going to give it a try and go on a solo trip, because I felt I need to put myself first. I need to be selfish. I need to take care of myself. If I don't do this, my children will suffer. It's just like my car. If I don't service my car will not serve me. So if I don't actually be selfish and look after myself and make sure that I am in the right state of mind, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything, I won't be able to serve my children. So I decided to go away. I first thought I was going to go to Morocco. I've always thought, I need to go to Morocco and have a good time. But because of this coronavirus, thank God I was just close to actually making these bookings. And then I thought, what happens if I go to Morocco and I just got stuck there and I'm not able to come back home? So I decided to take a trip within the UK. So I started to look for a good place to go to, like somewhere I can enjoy all the leisure facilities and have a good massage, nice spa all by myself. And then I decided that this is the best time to do this, to take a break as a mother, to celebrate Mother's Day, which is to celebrate myself, and also to have an early birthday present for myself. So I decided to be selfish and find a good place for myself to chill. First, I want to appreciate my children. I want to appreciate my children because if I don't have these children, I will not be a mother. There will be no way I will be referred to as a mother. But I am grateful to God for giving me these children. And I thank God for Debbie. I thank God for Gracie. I thank God for Michael. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. And I love you. And I'm sure you know I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making motherhood so easy for me. I'm just so grateful for these children. When I look at other mothers, what they go through, bringing up their kids, I have every reason to say thank you, God, for these children. Thank you for making motherhood easy for me. God bless you, and I love you. Before I left home, I had few objectives to achieve on this break. I wanted the break to be a relaxing break. I wanted to be able to recoup my energy, knowing that I work really hard and I work long hours. I wanted to have this time to reflect on a lot of things about myself, about my plans for the future, for the family, my spiritual life. I just wanted to have a time to myself to think and to reflect. I also wanted a time to pray. So my objectives are time to relax, definitely, time to reflect, time to recoup, and time to pray. I am in one of these hotels somewhere in Kent. I am not going to recommend this hotel due to personal reasons. I have been to a lot of other hotels that are much better than this. And one thing I have learned from this trip is when you want to go on a holiday and you are looking for somewhere to go and to stay, always go for your first instinct. During my search for a place to stay, there was a particular hotel that is well known that came to my mind, and that was the hotel that I actually wanted to go for. But somehow I stumbled on this hotel, and because it's a hotel and a spa place, I thought, okay, this would be a best place for me to come to be able to enjoy the leisure facilities and to have a massage. Have I achieved my objectives? Yes, I have achieved my objectives. Today is my last day here. I'm going to be checking out tomorrow and going back home. So I have had a really good, relaxing time with myself and with God, and I have really enjoyed this trip. So I will recommend to anyone who is thinking of taking that solo trip, please take this trip. Being a mother with special needs is challenging. It is tiring. It is stressful. And most of the time, like I said, we always put ourselves last. We always think about our children. We think about our special needs. We think how they would cope when we're not around. Okay, this is the UK. And if you are in the UK, There are so many things you can do if you want to take a time off. You can decide to leave this child, your special need child, with your husband and the other kids. You can decide to take the child to respite, because there are lots of respite facilities out there that you can put these children. And if you want one, I would recommend you speak to your social worker. If your child has not been going to respite, please speak to your social worker and ask them for a respite, because you really need that respite. It is for you to be able to rest and for your child to be able to rest, to be away from each other, because you need it. If you're too stressed, you cannot look after these children. I have achieved all my objectives. I have spent a good time relaxing in the pool, in the sauna, in the spa, massage, and I cannot swim, but I really did a good dip. I relaxed in the pool. I was able to float and chill, and I really enjoyed this time. Proverbs chapter 31 from verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. You women out there with special needs or without special needs, mothers, you are doing a good job. It's not easy to be a mother. It's not an easy job at all. And particularly if you have special need children, they are very challenging. And on this Mother's Day, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. And I say to you, well done. You are doing a great job. Proverbs 31 says, it says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Your price is far above rubies. And I would advise you to please continue to do that good job that you are doing on your children. God has given you these children to nurture, and He will ask you for how you have taken care of them. So please don't give up. Pray for your children and continue to care for them, continue to love them. And your reward is going to be waiting for you in heaven. And before you even go to heaven to get that reward, your children will repay you back. You will be paid back. You will not labor in vain in Jesus' name. Proverbs 31:28 says, her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. So continue to do that hard work, and your children will rise up and they will call you blessed. You might not know that these children are looking at you, and they're watching and they're seeing what you're doing. And sooner or later, you will get to understand what I am talking about. Verse 21 of that proverb says, she is not afraid of the snow of her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. 25 said, strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. Isn't that encouraging that you will rejoice in time to come? So go out there, take that bold step. Go on a solo trip. Be selfish for once. Look after yourself. Look after your health. Eat well. Sleep well. Do the things that makes you happy. Because if you don't look after yourself, you cannot serve your family. When I was sick, I couldn't help my kids. And I felt really sad because it was like a burden to them. They were going up and down, looking after me. I didn't like it. So you need to look after yourself. Be selfish and take care of your state of mind. Take care of your emotions. Take care of your physical self. Take care of your mental self. Look after yourself. Why? Because you are doing a good job. I wish you a very happy Mother's Day. I am going to be sharing some of the videos that I took while here. You know, the few things that I did. I will be sharing that now. So please enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. If you have not subscribed, hey, please press that subscription button now and be part of this family. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always coming back, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao. God bless.